Cycling makes me feel free, strong, self-confident. At first, cycling was just a means of transport for me. I started commuting to school, for example. And then I got into triathlon, actually. And this is where my competitive instinct kind of kicked in. After the first competition, I was hooked and I just wanted to get better. I then got injured with the running, and so cycling kind of remained as the only sport because I had never liked swimming anyway. And yeah, then I just stayed with cycling, and this competitive spirit that I had just pushed me further and further from Gran Fondos to like national races and finally international races. In the beginning, I didn't compare myself to the best in the world at all. I didn't even care actually about pro racing. I was an amateur for most of my life, and I had done many small races in the past before Tokyo, often with something that I would call success for me. And so it was almost strange when I won Tokyo. The world went crazy. And for me, actually, the essence of the achievement wasn't that different. I had prepared so hard for so many small races and got nothing except maybe a bar of chocolate and a cheap medal or something. And then suddenly you do like almost the same thing. I worked a bit harder, but the essence was the same. You do the same thing and suddenly you get so much more. Everybody knows what like an Olympic gold medal is, kind of, and it means something to everybody. But I view this success just as one piece of the puzzle, just one piece of a chain maybe. And the other elements in this chain, they were all the small successes I had had before. And so this gold medal is kind of a symbol of all the hard work I did beforehand, and also all the small successes where I didn't have any recognition at all. I focus on what is important to me, and some of the smaller things I just ignore them. So for example, I'm minimalist when it comes to clothing or shoes, and then sometimes it's a problem, especially when you're Olympic champion and you don't have proper shoes. But yeah, just focus on what is really important for me. Don't be afraid, don't be intimidated by people who are maybe fitter and they tell you, oh, that's not worthwhile, but just keep doing what you love doing.